Halftime show rolls on from Louisville. The Jefferson County Marching Band is now entertaining the home crowd. Washington County leads 14-7. Each week we like to pay a visit to our host school and tell you what makes that place so unique. This week we pay a visit to Jefferson County High School.
I think what makes our kids proud is just what they do every day and how much they value their school. We're the centerpiece of the community. We're a one-school town, and they grow up wanting to be a Warrior, and then they become a Warrior, and then I think that's what they value most is the opportunity to be part of this and stay part of it. What I'm the proudest of is our kids, the way they are, the way they accept each other. Overall, they're just great kids, and they enjoy being at school. So I think that's the thing I'm proudest of them for. We're a poverty school, and students in our building, we can put in their hands what every student, whether they're metropolitan, whether they're urban, whatever they are. When we can put those same tools in their hand to compete at that level, I think it's a great thing because that's what we need to do. Because being rural doesn't mean you can't compete in an international world. Our kids go on to Georgia, our kids go to Cambridge, our kids go every other place everybody else goes. So, and that's always important because when you have those things extracurricular, it gives you the opportunity for people to support your school more, and have the conversations about marketing ourselves and teaching our kids to market themselves through social media, teaching them to market themselves through what they wear and the importance of those things. So try to push them toward career pathways that they're interested in. We kind of got a little thing that our little Warrior way that we use, and that's work hard, play fair, dream big, make a difference, be proud of who you are, make wise decisions, and make every day a great day. And if you can do those 7 things, there's no way you can't be successful. If you can make those 7 things happen every day, there's no way that you can't be successful.
Always a pleasure to come to Jefferson County High School. And by the way, Washington County's principal, Al Gray, his son, AJ, was a standout, great player here for Washington County, went on to Georgia Tech. We mentioned Jaden Jenkins giving up football for health reasons. Yeah. Unfortunately, AJ had to do the same thing with a heart issue.
And his daughter plays in the WNBA.
Absolutely.
Of course, but you could argue that AJ Gray had the greatest individual season of any player that's ever played in the CSRA, both sides of the ball. He was unbelievable. And, of course, was a WJBF Player of the Year his final season. And such a good kid, and you hated to hear that happen for him because he was headed to the NFL.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. And so tough break. But he's handled it so well and seems to be doing great. And just wish him continued success. Our
best to AJ, our best to Jaden Jenkins. And let me ask the truck. You guys want to do scores or you want to go to break? Let's take a look at our first half highlights. I was 0 for 2 on my guess. Here are your first half highlights, and it began with Washington County.
Yeah, Shamarcus Poole just right up the middle, just carrying the load inside the 10 here, and then the very next play, he would take it in for the score. And again, look at the blocking. You got 4 lead blockers there, and he's just following folks in there. And touchdown for Washington. Well, this play,
Malik Walker sets it up.
Malik Walker sets it up, and I thought it was the next play. I guess it was 2 plays later. And here goes Poole dancing into the end zone here. And that's Washington County's second score. Jefferson County, though, back on offense. Here's Carlton Brown, and Brown with a beautiful pass, lofts it just right over the defender's head.
27 yards.
Yeah, just a pretty pass there. And it gave put them on the board. They tacked on the extra point, and that cut it to 14-7.
And that's where we stand at the half as the two teams are returning to the field. The Golden Hawks are back. The Warriors are out warming up, getting ready for the second half. So we'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for kickoff for the second half. WJBF Game Night Live. Washington County leading Jefferson County 14-7. Washington County leads Jefferson County 14-7. Almost ready for the second half kickoff. Let's get an Augusta Auto Auction sideline report. Matt Lane standing by with Jefferson County head coach J.B. Arnold.
Thank you, John. Down here with head coach. First half, how do you think that it went? I mean, you're down one score. How do you feel like the first half went?
Well, I thought we stepped it up and played pretty physical. We've got to again. That's a very physical Washington County football team, and we knew coming in tonight, especially on a short week, that we had to come out and play, give it everything we got. And right now, I won't say satisfied because we still make silly mistakes, but I'm tickled where we are right now.
I mean, lost a lot of production with Jaden, obviously, but got you one here before halftime here in the corner. What did you tell your team at halftime that they were going to have to do in the second half to get back in this?
No, just keep on doing it, keep on paddling, keep on rolling, whatever. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. Again, the effort's there. Silly mistakes still kill us, but it's something that, again, that's the reason we scheduled what we scheduled toward the start of the year. We want to make sure we play tough teams, get ourselves ready for the region, and you can't get no tougher in Washington County, and we just got to come out and compete in the second half.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, man.
Take care.
All right, our thanks to Coach J.B. Arnold, and his Warriors will kick it away to start this second half. AB, before we do that, let's check in on those first half stats.
Well, he pointed out the mistakes, and it's glaring. The biggest stat to me is penalties. 7 for 55 yards against Jefferson County. Washington County has not been penalized in the entire game. So that is a big, big difference. Both teams have turned the ball over once. As far as this yardage, it's all on the ground for Washington County, 129 yards, and that's their total yardage, of course. For Jefferson County, they got 20 on the ground, 13 carries for just 20 yards, but 62 through the air. They've been able to find some openings in that defensive secondary, a total of 82 yards. So Washington County with the yardage advantage, the penalty advantage, and the most important thing, the score advantage, up 14-7.
Some other scores from around the area. In Aiken County, Wagner Sally leads Fox Creek 26-20. A border battle between Evans and North Augusta with the Knights 7-0 over North Augusta at the moment.
North Augusta hasn't scored this season yet. going on about 6 quarters here.
26-0 against Thompson last week.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise, but we figured that would be a close game. The biggest surprise to me that's jumping out, there are 2 of them. One of them is Lakeside. Not necessarily they're winning, but they're dominating. It's 29-7 over South Aiken. And then also Harlem shutting out Aquinas.
Wow.
Aquinas coming off a 27-point win over Laney, and Harlem's leading that one 13-0.
Next week we will be at Strom-Thurmond for the Rebels in North Augusta, and right now Strom-Thurmond is
they might be tired out next week.
They're having their way with Aiken. It is 35-0 up at Haygood Stadium.
Yeah, Aiken's really struggled the last few years, and boy, this year doesn't look like any difference. But Strom-Thurmond, good team. They lost a heartbreaker last week to Saluda, 22-21. Saluda,
another game with weather problems. They had to finish at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning.
To show you how good Saluda is, they're beating a pretty good Ridge Spring Minetta team right now, 21-0.
So we'll see the Rebels next week. But here it is 14-7, Jefferson County trailing Washington County with 24 minutes left to play.
Well, these first few minutes of the second half, you always talk about that, the first 5 minutes after halftime, so important to establish, the momentum, what you're going to do. And Jefferson ended the first half on a good note. We'll see if they can keep it going here in quarter number 3.
It will be the Golden Hawks receiving the second half kickoff. Shamarcus Poole, Hawks leading rusher in the first half, is back deep to receive alongside Tayshawn Dixon. But these two teams have been kicking it away from the deep men for the most part. We'll see if the Warriors
they have,
choose
John.
to do that.
Yeah, both teams have definitely done that.
And this time it will be Poole from his 25. And that's why they've been kicking it away from the deep men. Poole, huge return to the Jefferson County 25.
Well, again, you make the point. That's why you don't kick it to those deep guys. They're so dangerous. And Poole just saw a lane, and watch the speed. Watch him kick it in. He's going slow, looking for his lane, and when he sees it, look at that. Just turned it on. Man, what a great run back.
53 yards on the return for Shamarcus Poole, and Washington County with great field position to start this second half.
Aquavius Hunter there to save what could have been a touchdown with a nice tackle, and Hunter's had a pretty good game for Jeffco. Boy, tough start for the Warriors. They need to flex their muscles a little bit here on defense.
Poole and Haynes in the backfield. It will be Poole with a block from Haynes. Straight ahead, pushes to the 15.
Now, this is exactly what Coach Ingram wanted. He was talking about finishing off a drive. You know, you start at the 25, you expect to get points, and that's a great first down run right up the middle.
It gave him 8 on the run.
Here's where they need Gilmore or Jenkins or somebody to step up and make a play if you're a Jefferson County fan.
Gilmore, Jenkins, and Jaquez Lewis all with double-digit tackles a week ago for Jefferson County. As
Gilmore was as impressive as any player on the field in the first half, making some great individual plays, but they need a few more guys to step up and make some plays here.
Poole does pick up the first down. And inside the red zone are the Golden Hawks with a fresh set of downs at the Jefferson County 15. Poole.
Great play.
Could have been a touchdown-saving tackle made by Jacoby Heggs, a junior defensive back for Jefferson County.
Yeah, Heggs stayed at home on that misdirection and made a great open field play on a hard runner to bring down.
Line of scrimmage is the 12. It's second down for the Hawks. Let's go, Warrior
He still
fans.
picked up 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. It's been all Poole on this, well, heck, this half for Washington County. The 53-yard return, and now 14 yards worth of carries. And another flag flies.
And it's going to be against Jeffco.
Or defense.
J.B. Arnold.
5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Again, I got to give kudos to Joel Ingram's crew. This is game number 2, and they have yet to be called for a penalty.
Penalties are very, very common in these early games, but Coach Arnold of Jefferson County has got to be just beside himself with the number of penalties on this Warrior football team.
Yeah, technically, John, they did have 1 penalty. It was offsetting, or 2 penalties that both have been offsetting. So, but none that have cost them any yards.
Golden Hawks need 2 for the first down, 7 for the touchdown, and they'll take the 7 and 6 with Malik Walker. Touchdown, Washington County.
Yeah, they made that one look pretty easy on this play. Good blocking out front, and Walker cuts it up into the end zone for the touchdown. Couldn't have asked for a much better start to the second half if you're a Golden Hawks fan. It's a long kick return, setting up a short field, and they get the touchdown.
Tayshawn Dixon on for the point after.
Yeah, just missed his first attempt early in the game.
And this one is good. So with 9:53 to play here in quarter number 3, Washington County has extended the lead back to 14, 21-7. Washington County strikes first in the second half. 5-play, 25-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock before Malik Walker ran it in for 7 yards out, and it's 21-7, Washington County. And that'll be out of bounds, so they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Or 35, I apologize. So a small break.
Yeah, big here to see if Jefferson County can answer.
So the Warriors will set up shop from their own 35, down 14 once again. Good crowd here in Louisville. And again, we say Louisville. It's the mailing address. We're about halfway between Louisville and Rennes.
Beautiful campus, by the way, too.
Gorgeous campus, gorgeous stadium, great setting for high school football. And pick up a 4 on the pass play. Each week we like to play America's favorite game show. That, of course, is the Stump AB trivia question. So AB, as I just mentioned, we are halfway between Louisville and Rennes. I spent my day yesterday in Louisville, which many of you know once served as the state capital of Georgia. Did you know that?
I did not know
well,
that.
then you're not going to like this trivia question.
Trouble.
So Georgia's had 5 state capitals. Started in Savannah, then to Augusta, then to Louisville, then somewhere else before it landed in Atlanta. Where did it go between Sandersville, or Sandersville? Sandersville's a great town too. Never been the state capital. Between Louisville and Atlanta.
I think Macon and Columbus are too obvious that it would be one of them, maybe.
Well, think about it for a little bit. Think about it for a little bit. We'll get back to it. In the meantime, it is 2nd and 2. Nathan has weighed in on his guess. Let me open up his card. We'll get to that in a moment. Warriors from their own 42. And it's going to be a first down into Golden Hawk territory and inside the 40-yard line. That was Brown.
I do want to make a formal protest, though, because I'm an idiot unless it involves sports.
You think I don't know that? No, I heard you fill in for Austin Rhodes yesterday. You talked about all kinds of different stuff. Did you ever figure out where the best pizza was?
Well, I got some, all I was looking for was some places to eat coming up soon, and it worked out well for me.
Yeah. 1st and 10 from the Golden Hawk 40. This is a direct snap to Isaiah Gaines. Gaines still on his feet. And a big gain for Gaines.
Yeah, nice run there by the junior.
At the 31, so give him 9 yards on the carry.
He made a good little bounce to the outside there.
And here come the Warriors once again. That offensive line of Jefferson County. Gaines will take the snap yet again and overthrows Desmond Beal.
Again, that's one of those plays where Washington County had it pretty well defended. Not sure how many yards they would have been able to pick up even if the pass was completed, but it was overthrown. (21-7) Waco with a great start to the second half. Long 53-yard kick return by Shamarcus Poole.
Brown checks back in at quarterback for Jefferson County. He'll keep trying to get the yard. Hit at the line, but pushes forward. He'll have the first down.
Well, in that scrum, he was the smallest guy, but he was able to bounce his way forward for an extra 3 or 4 yards after he got hit. Watch this here. He's hit there, but he keeps his feet moving and is able to pick up some good yardage.
Got 5. Sets up first down at the 26-yard line. 5 wide for Jefferson County. Brown will throw. And overthrown and incomplete.
Yeah, they try to run basically the same pass play they ran for the touchdown, but just to the opposite side.
I think Jefferson County fans were looking for a pass interference call, but no flag. Second and 10.
Both lines of scrimmage tonight have done a pretty good job just battling. There's some big guys on both sides of the ball.
A reminder, after the game, we will be picking our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. Right now, Brown would be a candidate. He is back to the air, and it's complete for another touchdown. Once again, it is Azarel Jenkins.
And, you know, that was actually pretty good coverage. I mean, you just couldn't have thrown it any better, and Jenkins does a good job hanging on. Look at the coverage here. I mean, he's right in position. The ball was just perfectly thrown.
That was Jarius Brown on the coverage. Ball perfectly thrown, as you said, AB, by Carlton Brown, who's dropped a couple in like that.
Yeah, he might get fussed at, but I think when they watch the film, they're going to realize he was in pretty good position. Just wasn't able to make a play on the ball. And, boy, Jenkins having himself a game. And
his second touchdown catch, that one for 26 yards, the first one for 27 yards. And on for the point after, Henry Liccardi. The freshman puts it up and through, and Jefferson County once again back within 7, 21-14, 7:54 left in the third. (21-14) Jefferson County and Washington County locked in a tight battle at Warrior Stadium week 1. Well, technically week 2, but our first game of Game Night Live for 2019. And here comes Tayshawn Dixon on the kickoff return. And again, another good return up to the 45-yard line. Let's check in with Matt Lane for an Augusta Auto Auction sideline report.
Thank you, John. As we wait and see what the flag on the play is off that kickoff for Washington County, just deliberately running the football and really imposing their will at the line of scrimmage and getting the touchdowns. But on
First
defense,
foul, late hit.
really giving up that big play that's keeping Jefferson County in the game. And really, when it seems like they can't get much going on, they somehow figure out a way to get in the end zone. Huge drive here for Washington County because Jefferson County just took all the momentum back. Back to you, John.
All right, Matt. Going to be a late hit.
well, you don't see that very often, a late hit on the team with the football, but that was the call.
That's why I paused. I was trying to make sure I heard what I heard correctly.
KJ Jenkins made the tackle on the play, and apparently there was a hit sometime after.
Jefferson County went 65 yards in 6 plays. The 26-yard touchdown pass to Jenkins to pull within 7. So Washington County will start from its own 32, AB.
Again, Coach Ingram said it, letting them hang around, and we got ourselves a ball game here midway through the third.
That's Malik Walker, and not a whole lot there.
Yeah, Jefferson County stepping up was Heggs and getting a little help from Jenkins.
Jenkins has been fairly quiet on defense tonight, but part of that could be that Washington County's been running away from him.
That and double teaming him when they needed to.
Gain of 5.
There you see Jenkins and Gilmore, those two talented linebackers right there in the middle.
That's going to be close to a first down. There's Poole.
Good, hard run. I keep emphasizing it, but watch him. He, not a big guy, but, man, he runs so hard. Contact right there, and he just keeps fighting.
Going to be just shy, maybe less than a yard on third down.
Well, in this spot, I would run behind big number 62, who's at right guard.
I have a feeling number 2 is going to get the ball. He does. Poole at right guard, and I don't know.
Jenkins with a big hit to maybe stuff it. Poole is limping there on that right ankle. And
might have a measurement here.
I said right guard. He was actually at right tackle. And there you go. McDonald's, of course, with the new spicy chicken tenders. Check them out. They've got a spicy chicken sandwich as well. And, John, it's got that Southwest-inspired sauce with a little hint of jalapeno. It's only a limited time, September 11th through November 24th. So check out the 2 new products from McDonald's, the new spicy chicken sandwich and spicy chicken or spicy barbecue chicken tenders. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
And you were right. You have to run by the right guard to get to the right tackle. So
yeah. I knew they were going to run to that side. You got Brooks there. Why not? But Jenkins made a good hit to make this a really close play.
They're measuring now.
Yeah.
Short. Great play by Jenkins.
So if it's a one call, that's all.
A Ken Nugent one call, that's all moment for Joel Ingram. Would you go for it?
I think I would.
Will he Dan Mullen it?
I think I would. You know, you got Poole. You've been running the ball effectively all night. Now that's the question Nathan's pointing out, is Poole even in the game? And if he's not, do you go to Malik Walker, the backup, or the other player who's running the ball.
He is not in the game.
So Walker is the player who looks like he's going to get the direct snap.
4th and inches.
Or do they try to draw him off? No, they're going to run it.
They will go with Walker. And it looks like on second effort he's got it.
Wow.
What a gutsy call by Joel Engram. Jefferson County had it stopped originally, but it will be a Georgia Farm Bureau first down.
Well, they had him wrapped up for what would have been a loss, and credit Walker. Watch this second effort. He is stopped behind the line right there, and he's able to break free. And you know the difference there, John? Tackling up high. You tackled him up high, and he was able to spring free and get those yards for the first down.
He ended up with getting 4 yards out of it. Here's Poole again, back in the game. And hit hard after a gain of 1. And now we've got some pushing and shoving after the play. The official will keep his flag in his pocket.
Well, number 15, Aquavius Hunter with the big hit. That was Hunter with the big hit, but he didn't go down.
And you look at his feet, and the Washington County fans really wanted a late hit there, but we could hear the official in our headset say he was still in bounds, and he was.
He was still in bounds, and he was still up.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
2nd and 8.
And it wasn't like he ran in and speared him or anything. He pushed him, so it wasn't anything where you get somebody hurt or anything.
Ooh. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Jaquine Gilmore.
I told you, man, the most impressive kid on the field tonight might be that young man right there. Wow. Shot out of a cannon on this play. Looked like Jadavian Clowney against Michigan a few years ago in the bowl game. Watch this. Boom. He just read that perfectly.
Well, we do award the hit of the game at the end of the game, and we're going to be hard-pressed to find one better than that.
It's just perfectly read and played by Gilmore, the talented junior. You know, Jenkins is getting all the attention this year. That young man will be garnering all the attention this offseason and next year, I got a feeling.
A loss of 5, 3rd and 13. Hopkins back in at quarterback and had his man wide open.
Oh, my goodness. Had him. He was open by 20 yards.
Would have been 6 easy for Washington County. Instead, it'll be a kicking situation.
He was open by 20 yards. The defensive back just misread everything there.
He was looking for Walker. Back deep to receive for Jefferson County. Aquavius Hunter.
Jefferson and Hunter's dangerous, and Jefferson County's going to get the ball here. Late 3rd, only down 7. A chance to tie this thing up, perhaps.
Well, this would be a big, big win for Jefferson County heading into region play next week at Butler. Hunter will let it roll dead inside the 15-yard line, and that's where the Warriors will set up shop with 3:44 to play in the 3rd.
A little scary there if you're Jefferson County coaches. If you're going to let that ball hit, get out of the way. You don't get near the ball. That thing could take a bounce, and Washington County would have had the ball deep in Jefferson County territory.
A 45-yard kick.
Yeah, another penalty on Jefferson County.
Yeah, holding on the Warriors will back them up even more. So what started as a good situation for Jefferson County now might be advantage Washington County.
Well, watch here. The return man doesn't necessarily get close, but watch the other 2 guys for Jefferson County. Now, one of them got blocked there, but look, they just keep running right near the football. Get out of the way. Don't go anywhere near it.
I'm sure J.B. Arnold will mention that to him on Monday. Maybe before then.
Perhaps. That could have been a devastating blow, way worse than a penalty.
So the Warriors backed up all the way to their 7-yard line. And be careful here if you are Jefferson County. My goodness, another flag.
Ball start. On the offense.
Procedure on the Warriors.
Have this to the goal.
5-yard penalty, still
First down.
We're about to run out of distance.
Yeah. I'm running out of places to get bit by mosquitoes.
Oh my goodness! So we have fluorescent lighting here in the wonderful setup they've given us here in Jefferson County. I don't want to complain, but the mosquitoes, it is that time of year, have taken over.
I'm going to need a cookie and orange juice like they give you when you give blood.
First and 15, and they will take a shot.
Yeah, just trying to catch them napping, and they did not. Good cover. Look, I know one thing that has been preached on the sidelines for Washington County. Don't let the receiver behind you.
Nathan Edwards is gone from our statistician to mosquito fanner.
You know, in all the years doing this, I've never brought bug spray into the press box, but
We will now.
we might start doing that.
Well, Strom-Thurmond, where we are next week, it was set up similar to this.
Yeah.
But see here above us, you can't see us. The coach's ladder that goes up on top of the press box here is open. That's where the mosquitoes are coming from. As this will get Jefferson County out of the hole up to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, nice run by Beal.
But I think at Strom-Thurmond we have our own little room.
I do think so.
Yeah. But you know what we don't get is steak.
Yeah, they don't give us steak there. This was a first. We've been fed well over the years at different places, but this was a first.
And there is next week's matchup, South Aiken against Strom-Thurmond. We will see those thoroughbreds that are struggling at Lakeside tonight. The Panthers putting it on them, 29-7.
Yeah, Steve Hibbett's crew, man. I tell you, it was fun kind of watching this summer what Lakeside did. Coach Hibbett's really trying to make it more fun for the kids and keeping them active all summer, whether it was workouts or scrimmages or whatever they could do. And then, of course, he'd bring out the Sloopy slides, whatever. After practices, bringing in watermelon and stuff like that. It was just fun to watch. And he's got a group of kids that obviously believe, because they are hammering South Aiken right now. And that's a big surprise probably in the area.
And as if on cue, Lakeside has just put up 6 more and now leads South Aiken 36-7.
And North Augusta.
Talented quarterback there at Lakeside, too.
Oh, yeah,
Taylor.
Jaden Taylor, very
Jaden
good.
Taylor.
And they got pound for pound, they may have the best linebacker in the area, pound for pound, because John Arneman's a little guy, but he packs a load. Very tough customer.
All right, looks like we're back ready to go here. 3rd and 4 as Jefferson County operates from its 13-yard line.
And also, folks, North Augusta has their first 2 scores of the year. They're up on Evans now, 14-7.
That's fine. That's fine. Sort it out. Easy. Come on, man.
Need to get to the 17. They will. It is complete. Swings it out to Michael Murray for a first down.
Yeah, zipped it in there. Quick hitter to Murray.
And the drive continues for Jefferson County. Up to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play.
It was almost like a Patrick Mahomes no-look throw there from Carlton Brown. Hit his target, though.
And they gave him up to the 24-yard line. So pickup of 11 on that pass play.
Obviously, you prefer a score here, but the biggest thing is you're at least out of the back of your own end zone now. If you can get the ball across midfield, change this field position a little bit.
Brown will keep. Give him a couple.
And making the play for Washington County. 22 there. That's Dylan Waters. Called his name a couple of times early. Jefferson County, Carlton Brown has been outstanding tonight after starting a little bit slow.
Warriors taking their time inside the final 2 minutes. Brown to throw and overthrowing. I believe that could have been Tremaine Shields, and it was. Senior receiver, first time we've targeted him tonight.
That's a really tough throw, and especially for a smaller quarterback. You're trying to loft it up over people and dump it right in your receiver's arms, right across the middle. And when it's done right, it's a thing of beauty, but that's a tough throw to make.
Warriors need 7, have to get to the 34-yard line. Four wideouts. Brown by himself in the backfield. He will throw. And almost intercepted.
Yeah, that was extremely dangerous. They were trying to get it to Jenkins.
Is it Mikael Haynes who got a hand on it? We'll have to take a look at the replay. Here's your Stars and Strikes incident replay.
Wow.
It was not Haynes. It was actually Shamarcus Poole, who's now over 100 yards rushing on the game and almost made a big play on defense.
He almost had a pick 6. He's going to be kicking himself over that one. Now, if you're Jefferson County, you need a good punt here. Down 7, close it on the end of the third quarter.
And I think J.B. Arnold's going to remind his team of just that as he takes a timeout with 1:38 left here in quarter number 3. Don't forget, coming up tonight at 11:35 over on WJBF News Channel 6, we'll have scores and highlights from all of these big matchups we've been telling you about across the area, including that Lakeside South Aiken game, that Strom Thurmond Aiken game.
Arlen Aquinas has tightened up.
Football Friday night, the only 30-minute show dedicated to high school football here in the CSRA. Brennan Robertson, Colin Cody, working hard back at Television Park for you. Join them at 11:35 on WJBF News Channel 6. But we've got some business to take care of here first. 21-14, Jefferson County and Washington County locked in a tight battle. And the Golden Hawks up 7, about to get the ball back. It'll be Aquavius Hunter to kick it away for Jefferson County. And you know who back deep for Washington County.
Marcus Poole, very dangerous, already with a long kick return.
The left foot of Hunter. And it'll roll the 46-yard line. So good field position for the Golden Hawks with 89 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, very important defensive stand here for Jefferson County. Really important. Down by 1 score. And Washington County started the first drive in the second half at the 25-yard line. Now they've got the ball near midfield. Here's where you need your hosses, Gilmore and Jenkins and company, to step up and make a great individual play. We saw an amazing play from Gilmore earlier.
I have a feeling we'll see it again at the end of the game.
Yeah.
From the 47. And it's Poole on some misdirection. Pickup of 6.
That little fake and spin there, man, that is tough to defend. You're so used to him running the sweeps. And watch this, he fakes that, and then, oh man, you got to worry about both running backs, and then Poole takes it right up the middle.
Pickup of 5.
Sometimes those offenses, when they've done it so much, they've been groomed in this offense, it's so fun to watch them execute it. Not, of course, if you're on the other side of the ball.
Well, it's hard to replicate in practice, too, is the really hard part about it. As Poole pushes ahead, it'll be close to the first down. Depend on the spot. And it is a first down for Washington County with 43 seconds left in the third.
We mentioned Washington County has had so many great players over the years. The Edwards brothers and Takeo Spikes come to mind, Brandon Watts.
Shamarcus Poole will add to his rushing total, but not a whole bunch. As Javian Carr was in there for Jefferson County, and I believe Lee Travis Hudson was also in on the stop, as well as the aforementioned KJ Jenkins, who seemingly is always in there.
And, we mentioned Georgia Tech, A.J. Gray going to Georgia Tech from Washington County. Jefferson County produced some great players at Georgia Tech as well. Chris Crenshaw and B.J. Bostic, both playing for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes left. Will Washington County hang on? Will Jefferson County come back? Find out next. Fourth quarter coming up on Game Night Live. 12 minutes to decide things between Washington County and Jefferson County. The Golden Hawks with a 2nd and 10 from the Jefferson County 36 to start this final quarter of play. And it is Poole, chased, missed, corner. Give him about 6. That was actually Malik Walker on the carry. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5.
All right, time now for our QB by the numbers, brought to you by Culpeper Ace Hardware. It's Brown, of course, for Jefferson County. 9 of 19, 111 yards through the air with 2 touchdowns. Does have the 1 pick. He's also piling up yards on the ground now, 54 yards on 12 carries. For Washington County, they have not completed a pass other than the 2-point conversion. However, on the ground, Shamarcus Poole, 18 carries, 109 yards, and 2 scores.
Need to get to the 27-yard line. And it was Poole. He'll pick up maybe 2, and now let's see if Joel Ingram keeps his offense on the field. I would imagine he would.
Kendra Gibbons in there making the tackle, number 8 for Jefferson County.
Pick up a 3, so 4th and 2. Golden Hawk fans scream for Jefferson County fans screaming for their defense. Washington County needs to get to the 27-yard line. Oh boy. Poole will have to fall on it, and he can't. Ball is still loose. Jefferson County has it. And it's
kidding?
Jenkins. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jefferson County.
Well, you said he is always around the ball, and there the Purdue commitment picks it up and rambles for the score. Boy, what a tough break for Washington County. A high snap. And Poole tried to do the smart thing and land on the football. It just squirted out. And there's Jenkins, and there is nobody from Washington County near him. Are you kidding? What a turn of events here at Jefferson County. Wow.
A 71-yard scoop and score for KJ Jenkins and the Jefferson County Warriors. And now Henry Liccardi, an extra point away from tying things up. And he doesn't. It is blocked. Tayshawn Dixon got in there and keeps the lead for Washington County.
Wow, and how big was it that Washington County was able to convert that 2-point conversion earlier?
Wow. So, after all that, Washington County still leads 21-20, 10 minutes, 43 seconds left at Warrior Stadium. High drama in Jefferson County on week 1 of WJBF Game Night Live. The Warriors have just pulled within 1 of Washington County on a scoop and score, extra point blocked, and here come the Golden Hawks.
Well, that's got to give Jefferson County a shot in the arm. Let's see if the defense steps up here and gets the ball back with 10:35 to go.
So Washington County will start from its 37-yard line.
Big, big fourth quarter for these two teams.
A bad snap, a scoop and score. Isaiah scoop and score. About 14 different guys, there's only 11 on the field, had a chance at it. Finally, Jenkins was able to pick it up.
Like I said, Poole did the smart thing, trying to pick the ball up. And by the way, our Jefferson County Marines scholar of the game, you see him on the screen, number 3, Javion Carr, senior lineman for the Warriors, maintaining a 3.5 GPA. Congratulations to our Marine Scholar of the Game from Jeffco, Javion Carr.
Poole completes it to Isaiah Wallace on first down. And we'll catch the number on the Warrior that laid the lumber. They got 4 yards out of it either way.
Well, you can't play conservatively or timid here if you're Washington County. You got to keep going. There's a lot of time left.
Poole in a foot race, and he'll win it to the 49-yard line into Jefferson County territory.
Yeah, good job by Poole to beat the defender to the corner and get the first down. This is just good athleticism as he bounces it to the outside. And the defender was there, just could not make the play for Jeffco. That's 12 Heggs.
Pickup of 12 for Poole. Golden Hawks from the Jefferson County 48. This time it's Walker, and he's pushed out of bounds. Gain of 1.
Now, regardless of what happens in the final 10 minutes of this ball game, this one's going to turn some heads because Jefferson County has come to play tonight.
Ranked 7th in the state in Class 2A, depending on which poll you look at.
And they were down 21-7 after that opening drive of the second half, and they have battled back. And Matt Lane's changed outfits for the fourth quarter.
That guy has been on the sidelines of games at the House of Pain as long as I can remember. Love high school football fans that are passionate about their teams,
yeah.
and he certainly is. As Poole pushes ahead for a couple more, going to bring up third and about 7.
For some of these towns, the fans just hate when the season's over. It's They congregate, they get, their week is kind of planned around high school football.
Well, they've had plenty to cheer about over the years in Sandersville.
Yeah, all those great Rick Tomberlin teams and Joel Ingram. They had some down years. I mentioned Swainsboro. So did Washington County. And Joel Ingram has come in and kind of breathed new life back into this program.
Hard to believe he's been in there for 14 seasons,
Yeah.
114 wins, 44 losses, 1 tie. That was against this Jefferson County team. As
Hopkins completes that one.
Warren Conway on the receiving end, and going to be a first down. They're going to give it to him. Nope. Chain gang might have moved too soon. I think they're going to say it's fourth and very, very short.
Well, Conway, that name's familiar here. There have been some good Conways play here over the years, but Hopkins there finally settles in and completes a pass. He's had a tough night throwing the ball. As Coach Ingram pointed out, there were some drops in the first half, but not all his fault, but there he completes the pass to the outside.
Well, a Ken Nugent 1 call. That's all moment for Joel Ingram, facing fourth and yard and a half here.
That's an easy one, I think. You give it to Poole and you run behind Brooks and company. And that's exactly what they have lined up. And they don't care if they show it to you. You still got to stop it.
Strength against strength. Poole keeps his feet and gets the first down.
Well, that's the second time in as many possessions that Washington County, and you see the Farm Bureau of Georgia first down, where he was stopped maybe in the backfield, but was able to break free and get the first down. It was Malik Walker last time. It was Poole that time.
Well, he needed to get 1.5. He got 2.
Yeah, the clock is running as well.
And this is Walker with some running room inside the 35-yard line.
Well,
Give him 5.
he saw a little lane there, a little crease up the middle and cut it in. I tell you one thing, the Jefferson County kids, boy, they fly around the ball. They're not afraid to stick their nose in there. J.B. Arnold mentioned they had to match Washington County's aggression. physicality, and they've done it so far tonight.
Walker tripped up, and a touchdown saving tackle made by, I believe that was Jaquez Lewis. Otherwise, Walker was gone.
I think this is huge for Washington County going forward, is runs like this by Walker, because you can't count on Poole every single play, and Walker has shown that he can be a really good number 2 option.
Picked up 12, and into the red zone go the Washington County Golden Hawks. You mentioned this has been such a lopsided rivalry over the years. Washington County leads the all-time series, 11 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Jefferson County hasn't beaten Washington County since 1998. That's a whole legal person ago.
Yeah.
Let's get you down to Matt Lane, who is also of legal age. He is at the sideline for an Augusta Auto Auction sideline report. Matt.
Thank you, John. So far on this back end of this series for Washington County, really doing a good job of staying in between the lines. For Jefferson County, really their 12th man and maybe most important defender is going to be this sideline on both sides to help them stop the clock and leave enough time for another big play that they're going to need if they're in a turnover, if they're going to get past Washington County in this game. So really looking for Washington County to run it in between the tackles and stay away from the sideline, but Jefferson County really wanting to stretch those plays out to stop that clock. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Matt. Pick up a 5 for Poole on first down. And that'll be against the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, this has been an impressive drive for Washington County, coming off the huge turnover and blunder, and they battled it back and just driven the ball right down the field.
Break for the Warriors, and more important, maybe a breather for the defense.
True.
There is still time. I don't know that there is time without something crazy happening for Jefferson County to score twice. They really need to stop here.
Well, even if you get the score and it's an extra point, you still have a touchdown and possible 2-point conversion.
Still on his feet is Poole, still pushing inside the 10-yard line. And that's going to be another big first down for Washington County.
These fans love seeing that.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. And he just continues to pull the pile.
That's what I said, and the Washington County fans are just loving that. Watching that effort by the little guy, Poole. I say little, he's a ball of muscle, but
he'll get a breather now. And Walker will check back in. And it's Walker.
oh, a great play.
Yeah, great play there by Lee Travis Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson came flying in there. First time we called his name, but made a heck of a play. And in disregard, it is fourth quarter, 5:34 left in the fourth.
That is correct. Walker again. Stopped again this time. Well, he's still pushing it down inside the 5-yard line. Every time you think they're corralled, they're not.
Did Jeffco come away with the football? Yeah, they came away with the ball, but they marked him down. Yeah.
He was already down. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
Yeah, let's see on this replay as Walker. Yeah, they whistled it dead. Then as he's going down, it looks like a Jefferson County player came away with the football.
It's Poole pushing. Poole. No signal.
You know, that's actually
first down. He'd get the first down without getting a touchdown, and that's what he did.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a first down without, that might have been
even
a better
play
for Washington
County because they can run more time off the clock now.
Yeah. Like I said, that you might almost rather him score there.
They're saying 4th and 1.
Oh, wow.
4th and goal.
Man, what a big play. What a huge play early in the football season.
Need a yard. Touchdown, Washington County.
Yeah.
Shamarcus Poole.
Poole has been the star tonight. He might as well be the hero. Touchdown there. Now, it's not over because, again, if they kick, it's still only an 8-point game. Jefferson County could still score and get a 2-point conversion.
So don't go anywhere just yet. And it looks like Joel Ingram will send his kicker in. That's Tayshawn Dixon. Wow, and it is good.
Wow.
By the hair of his chinny chin. And the Golden Hawks crowd goes nuts. 8-point lead, 28-20, 4:07 left to play. Score separates Washington County and Jefferson County with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. The Golden Hawks just went 63 yards in 6 minutes and 36 seconds. Shamarcus Poole from 1 yard out. His third score of the night. Can the Warriors answer? Aquavius Hunter. Hunter, good return.
Yeah, great.
Up to the 41.
Great start.
Coming up after the game, we will name our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. We will also hear from the winning head coach. And now it is time, very quickly, AB,
Yeah.
to answer our Stump AB trivia question. I'll remind the viewers of the question, and then we'll watch the play, and I'll get your guess.
I said that I didn't think Macon or Columbus, because I thought that was too obvious. The two I've narrowed it down to are Athens and Milledgeville. And only Milledgeville, only because we played it when I was in college, Georgia College and State University. And I want to say there's something that says that in the downtown area. But I just don't know. It's tough.
Nathan guessed.
I'm almost positive it says that. But
Nathan guessed Macon. What's your?
And I thought Macon and Columbus was too obvious, and I don't think I'm gonna go Milledgeville is the winner.
2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. The answer after this play. Brown to throw. Had a man in and out of the hands of Desmond Beal.
That's tough.
And the answer, well, after the replay, as I'm sure a replay that Desmond Beal would rather you not see. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. The answer is, drum roll please. There you go, AB.
Hey! I thought I saw it.
How
we
about
played them
that?
twice, and in that downtown area, I think there's a little placard. Yes.
Do you believe in miracles?
That one's a miracle.
Well,
I just
the
thought
Warriors-
Macon and Columbus were too obvious. It had to be a smaller place.
well done on your part. I thought that one, I didn't know if you'd get that one. Warriors don't need a miracle, but they do need 9 yards on 3rd down. Brown in trouble, throwing against his body and completing it to Michael Murray, who will have a Jefferson County first down into Washington County territory. Watch the flag.
Blocking the back. On the offense.
Wow.
10-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down.
Another costly penalty for this Jefferson County offense. And instead of 1st and 10 at the Washington County 45, it'll be 3rd and 13 with the Warriors operating from their own 40-yard line. They need to get to midfield. 2 down territory at this point in the game now, under 3 minutes to play. Brown heaves. And that's going to be almost intercepted, falls incomplete either way.
It was also almost tipped.
Yeah.
Where the receiver had a shot, but Beal's had a couple of tough ones tonight, but that would have made him a hero there.
So 2:44 to play. And Jefferson County, 4th down. It's not necessarily over if they don't get it here. They do have 2 timeouts, but the mountain would be a lot more steep. You can hear the Washington County crowd in front of us yelling defense. Line to make is midfield. Washington County ball. There is a flag. Hold everything. Now, if it is pass interference, Washington County fans in front of us yelling that was uncatchable. But it might have been uncatchable because of the interference. We'll see.
Yeah, huge call here. Yeah, that's tough because it was high, but
Pass
where
interference.
does the receiver get it?
On defense. 15-yard penalty.
And it is pass interference against Washington County, and Jefferson County's drive continues.
I know Washington County fans don't like it, but I think it's the right call because we don't know if that receiver dives for the ball or what happens. He never was given a chance to make a play at the ball, so.
So the Warriors with new life in Washington County territory from the 45. Carlton Brown yelling instructions out to Beal. That wasn't Beal. It was Aquavius Hunter. They hook up, but there's a flag.
Yeah, Hunter did a good job coming back for the ball there, but a flag is down.
And this one appears to be going against the Warriors.
Yeah, you got a good look there. You saw the flag fly up in front of on the bottom of the screen there.
Back up, back up, back up.
This has been a fun game. It has been an entertaining game. And it is a game that is coming down to the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Here's the call.
And there's your man downfield. Your inside receiver was covered up by your outside receiver. You want to decline it? Take it back.
So the Golden Hawks will accept the penalty and back the Warriors up into Jefferson County territory at the 49.
Well, if you're J.B. Arnold and somebody said you were going to have the ball with a chance to score and tie it late, you might have taken it. And that's the position they find themselves in right now.
So it's going to end up being a 5-yard penalty. Will be 1st and 15 from the Warrior 49. Brown with some room.
Oh,
Could
nice play.
not break the tackle of Jarius Brown.
Wow, great.
I take that back, Mikhail Haynes.
Yeah, that's Haynes. Great open field tackle by Haynes. Wow. When you're a coach, a defensive coach, coordinator, man, they just love seeing that. Tackling that deceptive a runner in open space like that, huge, huge play.
So it'll bring up 2nd and call it along 13, maybe 14. Inside the final 2 minutes now. Brown fires. Almost intercepted and knocked down.
Well, they better watch out, though. Standing over the receiver, you get a taunting penalty.
Yeah, they let him play a little bit there. Let's see if we've got catch the number on the replay. That is
But it was 13.
Warren Conway.
Yeah, then 13 came over after the play and kind of stood there. That was Broxton. Luckily, no flag was thrown, and I think probably a good job by the officials not throwing it there. What a game.
What a game indeed. So timeout taken by the Warriors. J.B. Arnold will talk it over, facing 3rd and 14 from the 48-yard line. The other trivia question I was going to ask you is Washington County related, by the way.
Okay.
The 2004 Kentucky winning horse Kentucky Derby winning horse, also won the Preakness, finished second in the Belmont, almost won the Triple Crown, named for a woman who was from Sandersville. Her son born in Sandersville, who was the horse's owner, named that horse.
Wow.
This one doesn't count against your record. This is just something to think about.
This is a tough one. 2004 is going back a while.
We'll answer that one after the game.
Yeah.
We got business to tend to here. 100 seconds left coming out of the timeout for Jefferson County. 3rd and 14, AB. What do you think J.V. Arnold draws up here?
I mean, you got to throw the ball. I mean, I would look for, if I'm throwing it, I'm probably looking for Jenkins. But I'm sure Ingram knows that as well, Coach Ingram.
Jenkins is at the top of your screen. And a sack. Dylan Waters. Big play for Washington County.
Well, he started the game with a sack, and he ends it with a big sack.
And that should seal the deal if they can get off the field on 4th and what is going to be amount to be a 4th and 15. A sack by Dylan Waters, barring a miracle here, should wrap things up for Washington County. Less than a minute to play. Brown. Incomplete. No flags. Washington County hangs on and will take over with 52.7 seconds left and an 8-point lead.
Well, they got all they could handle tonight, but when they needed to make a couple of plays there on defense, they were able to do it.
Well, the Golden Hawks will go into their bye week 2-0 and looking very much like the number 7 team in the state. Washington County will start its region schedule next week at Butler. And tell you what, they are going to be battle tested after what they came through here tonight.
Well, they did it last year. They started 0-2, and then they went on a run and dominated the region. Same two teams, same two teams as well, and that's what happened this year. So
I remember you predicted that year, last year, with Jefferson County.
They were going to make a run,
You predicted they would run the table after those first two games.
They're the dominant team in that region for sure, and then Jenkins just went nuts, as the season went on.
And we will be at Strom-Thurmond next week in Edgefield County for South Aiken and Strom-Thurmond.
Another great atmosphere there in Johnston.
Always fun to visit Strom-Thurmond High School. I'll be in Johnston on Thursday ahead of the game. If anybody's got any lunch suggestions, please let me know. So the Golden Hawks will have to take one more knee as Jefferson County has taken its final timeout with 30.8 seconds left, but academic at this point. The Golden Hawks are going to come out of here 2-0.
Yeah, Dylan at the end of the game there with that sack, number 22 for Waco, Dylan Waters, started the game with a sack on the first pass attempt, ends it with a sack on that big 3rd down play. Coming up big there.
And what a performance by Shamarcus Poole, the senior running back / quarterback / a little bit of everything for Washington County.
I hope he gets an IV when he gets home. He ran the ball over 30 times tonight, and that's not counting returns and stuff. So, and he caught some passes. I mean, he was all over the place.
Well, we have the post-game show straight ahead. We will name our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. Of course, Shamarcus Poole would be a prime candidate for the offensive player of the game. We'll run down the high school scoreboard for you, show you our hit of the game, and you will hear from the winning coach, most likely to be our Border Bowl coach for Team Georgia this year, Joel Ingram of Washington County. Yeah. Solid performance by his team tonight. And again, can't emphasize enough the lack of penalties on Washington County.
Yeah.
Very disciplined football from Joel Ingram's group.
Well, no doubt they got a test tonight from Jeffco, but they pass and they get the victory, and that's all that matters. You don't describe it in the in the breakdown. It's just a W.
That'll do it. Handshakes all around. Washington County will move to 2-0. Jefferson County will fall to 0-2 as the Golden Hawks win tonight by the final of 28-20. Impressive performance for the Golden Hawks, AB.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like I said, they got a test tonight, and Jefferson County should be proud of their performance. But the bottom line, Waco got the win. They moved to 2-0.
And they will maintain their state ranking depending on what happens around the rest of the state of Georgia. The Golden Hawks might even move up a spot or two. And there we see Matt Lane. Let's take it down for an Augusta Auto Auction sideline report, and the victorious coach of the Washington County Golden Hawks, Joel Ingram. Matt.
Thank you, John. Coach, nothing speaks more volume than going through that line. Big rivalry game. You making sure to tell every Jefferson County player what an effort that was.
Oh, man, we have respect for our rivals, man. These guys are cousins. I mean, we were related to a lot of these kids. We've been playing them for years. We've done this before. To go around and play that 2 games in 3 days, that's an unbelievable show of intestinal fortitude, and that's a reflection of JB and all those guys. You go from losing a game like that to turn around and playing like they did tonight, nothing but credit goes to Jefferson County. I'm real proud of the way my kids fought, too.
A little more comfortable win the first go-round in the first week for you. This one a little bit tighter. What did you learn about your team early on in this season?
Oh, well, we knew that this one was going to be tough. Jefferson's always play us tough. They got good players. We live by the motto that tough people win, and we knew that we were going to have adversity. And, we didn't flinch when we gave up the fumble return for a touchdown. We just have to find a way to win. But we got an open week. Thankfully, we're healthy. We can go back and adjust what we need to do and just stay the course. But I'm really, really proud of our players to come in a tough place to play and pulling this one out. And just, like I said, a lot of credit to Jefferson County, and just praise the God above.
Well, I appreciate the time, Coach, and go celebrate with your team and enjoy that off week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Back to you, John.
All right, Matt. Somebody's been doing some yelling on that sideline.
Yeah, that is so classic football coach right there. That sounds great.
Good stuff. Congratulations to Coach Ingram. Well-deserved and hard-fought win here tonight in Louisville. Okay, so don't go anywhere. The post-game show is next. We will have our Culpeper Ace Hardware QBs by the quarter for the 4th quarter. We'll show you our hit of the game and introduce you to our McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. That's all straight ahead as the post-game show continues on this victorious night for the Washington County Golden Hawks. Game show rolls on from the reservation in Louisville, Georgia, where Washington County has beaten Jefferson County by a score of 28-20. Time now for our Culpeper Ace Hardware QBs by the quarter for the 4th quarter, AB.
Well, it's a lot of running numbers for the Washington County QB. Shamarcus Poole ends the game 35 carries, 163 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had 219 all-purpose yards. Did not complete a pass other than the 2-point conversion, which did loom large. Also on the other side, Carlton Brown, 9 of 23 passing, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did have the 1 pick, and he ran the ball 15 times for 57 yards. And that is your QB by the numbers tonight, courtesy of course, Culpeper Ace Hardware. And thanks to Nathan Edwards, our spotter and statistician, for giving us all the info.
All right, and with that, that takes us to our hit of the game. And this one's an easy one, AB.
Well, yeah. I mean, I really like this Gilmore kid, and he just flew through there unabated and just nailed Poole on that play. Huge play, and, yeah, that's definitely the hit of the game.
So Jaquan Gilmore, the junior linebacker for Jefferson County, with our hit of the game one more time. But Washington County comes out with the win, and that means they have our McDonald's Offensive and Defensive Player of the Game awards. And for that, we take you back down to the field once again, and Matt Lane.
And thank you, John, down here on the field for the McDonald's Offensive and Defensive Players of the Game. I'm once again joined by Mariah Holden and Jessica Price from McDonald's. And Mariah, just kind of put a bow on this. Football's back. I know you said you saw a lot of familiar faces in the crowd tonight. What does it mean for McDonald's to be able to be a part of high school football?
It's just an amazing experience to be a part of high school football. Being able to see the kids, being able to see everybody after the game, getting ready for the game. Everybody came down. It's just so much fun. We love doing it, and we love supporting our local teams.
And the exciting portion of the program here, we're going to hand out some awards. We're going to start off on defense with a very impressive effort. 2 sacks on the night. Number 22, Dylan Waters, our McDonald's Defensive Player of the Game. And Dylan, really tough atmosphere here. Again, it's your rival. You know, you grew up with a lot of the kids on the Jefferson County sideline. What's it like getting a gutty, close win?
I put blood, sweat, and tears in this team. I work hard every day, and it feels good to be able to win my team.
Excellent effort on defense, shutting down Pretty robust offense from Jefferson County. And moving on to offense, a guy you heard his name said a lot over the loudspeaker, and you're definitely going to hear it on the broadcast. Number 2 with 219 all-purpose yards, probably more impressive, 33 carries, 3 touchdowns. Shamarcus Poole of Washington County is our McDonald's Offensive Player of the game. How in the world are you still standing up, man? 33 carries?
Yeah, it's the O-line. I told my boy, hey, long as they got me, I got them.
What's it like when you go out there and a lot of times the defensive players know that you're going to end up running the ball? They know it's coming. How do you just week in and week out, carry in, carry out, keep carrying that load?
It's just the O-line, I fought behind them. They got me. I got them.
Big fan of his O-line. Number 2, Shamarcus Poole, our McDonald's Offensive Player of the game. And number 22, Dylan Waters, our Defensive Player of the game. Once again, thank you for McDonald's supporting high school football. And we'll see you guys next week. Back to you, John.
All right, congratulations to our offensive and defensive players of the game for what amounts to week 1 here on Game Night Live. They have wiped the scoreboard clean. The lights are out here in Jefferson County. They tend to do that when the game doesn't go their way. Big win for Washington County tonight. Some closing thoughts, AB.
I just thought, as tough as it is to lose, I think Jefferson County showed people they can play because Washington County came in here riding pretty high with that huge win over Baldwin. So I think they gained some respect, but in the end, like I said, Washington County's now 2-0 motoring through the schedule. But I don't think either team should hang their heads after this one. Washington County got the W, but Jefferson County certainly played hard.
All right, AB, I appreciate it. Pleasure to join you as always.
Absolutely.
Thank our director, Brendan Riccardi, in the truck. Evan Garrett on replay, Josh Ricor on graphics, our audio man, Jeff Singleton, our camera folks, Antonio McFarland, Jordan Phillips, Hannah Brown, Najee Williams, Benjamin Mays, field grip Charles Hupp, field Mike Jennifer Whitaker, sideline Scott Skadden, red cap tonight Alice Woodruff, our timer Kevin Chang, engineer Philip Scott, live truck operator Mark Gaskins, and Levi Crawford back at Television Park, keeping us on the air.
And by the way, I had no idea on the horse question. I thought through and thought through.
Thank you for reminding me right before we go.
Question.
Folks in Sandersville are screaming at their televisions.
Yeah.
Smarty Jones.
Oh, I remember the name. I remember the name.
All right. Football Friday night coming your way 11:35 over on WJBF News Channel 6. You can catch the rebroadcast of this game, our Game Night Live encore presentation Sunday at 12:30 over on WJBF News Channel 6 as well. For AB, for Nathan, for our entire cast and crew, Matt Lane here in Louisville. We will see you 1 week from tonight at Strom Thurmond when the Rebels host South Aiken. Until then, good night from Louisville.